what it actually did last week was, and what GBPJPY is actually showing currently, it's forming some, it's overtapping this kind of resistance that we are having here. So GBPJPY, there are higher chances that's gonna break above this resistance area, continuing high, guys. So that's what I'm seeing for GBPJPY. So there are a lot more chances that's gonna be having to fill this fair value gap that we have right here. So there is a fair value gap on the 4-hour time frame, guys. If you check it clearly, you will see this fair value gap. So price, we want to fill this fair value gap. As I said, fair value gaps are price magnets that price usually needs to fill. So I'm expecting that GBPJPY is likely to break this resistance area that we have right here. So guys, as for GBPJPY, I'm gonna be waiting for price to make its major move, but I'm expecting that's gonna make a push up. So if it makes a push up, guys, I'll be waiting for a retest in this area and then I'll apply higher. So that's a break and retest strategy that I'll be using at that point on GBPJPY. So that's my bias on GBPJPY for next week. Maybe for any other, for the only possibility that I might not take that buy if price doesn't clearly break above and liquidates, then first taps into this demand zone that price left, and so there is a demand zone that was left untapped below. And as you see, guys, this is a liquidity trap, these fake higher lows. So the fake swing points are always liquidity traps, for those who know liquidity concepts. So if you look at this swing point, this one right here, it didn't form a new higher high, so making it a liquidity trap. So for the reason that it's a liquidity trap, so price might want to first liquidate this area, forming some like fake change of character, pushing in some traders who might think that price will have changed bias lower, yet it's just liquidating this fake area, guys. As you see, this is a fake higher low. As I've showed you, it didn't form a new higher high, guys. So this is the only valid higher low. For if we go into the market structure of GBPJPY price, so price is trending high, but this is the most previous valid higher low on GBPJPY. So guys, this is not a valid higher low, and so we shall wait for price to either break above and then we use a retest strategy on the breaker block, or we shall wait for price to tap this unmitigated demand zone that we are having below this side. So that's what I'm watching for GBPJPY. Or they may only, or maybe for the other setup that could happen on GBPJPY, if price breaks below this zone right here, it might want to show that would like to mean that GBPJPY might want to take off this trend line, plus this liquidity that we are having right here, then tapping this zone. So if price breaks below this level that we are having right here, if price breaks below this internal higher low, so this is an internal higher low, guys, and if price breaks below, that would mean an internal change in character. So guys, I might, if price breaks below this internal higher low, I could look for sell opportunities for next week. If price breaks below, I might look for further sell opportunities to this zone that we are having here, the most previous demand zone that was left unmitigated. So if price breaks below, I'll wait for a retest and push below to this unmitigated demand zone, and then I'll be having some good long trades on GBPJPY from here. So guys, I'm giving this I'm having this idea GBPJPY. One is, and the one that's most likely to happen, price will break above this resistance that has overtapped, and then we test, then we continue higher. But so yeah, may also break below, retest, and then we drop with price to this demand zone that we are having right here. So guys, that's what I have for GBPJPY. And if you have any idea, you could share your thoughts in the comment section. And yeah, if you're watching and you haven't joined our Forex Trading WhatsApp group, guys, you join. We are always there sharing Forex trading insights and tips. So let's go into gold. This is what I'm having for gold, guys. Let me see. So guys, this is gold. So guys, gold, one of the strategies that works good on gold that I have tested over and over again that keeps happening is the gold likes retesting the flip zones. So gold usually likes testing the flip zones. For those who trade supply and demand, I guess you know the flip zone. So gold usually does stuff like, if you look at this example that I'm gonna show you right here, gold usually breaks above some like demand, like some maybe now this was supply zone right here, and so gold broke above, forming, so this became a flip zone, and after becoming a flip zone, gold retested it and then continued high. So guys, gold usually likes testing, likes forming, and it usually respects these flip zones, because I've seen it doing it over and over again. It forms these flip zones and then we test them and continues high, guys. I hope you're seeing. So this is the thing I'm showing you. It usually forms like some, so this was the supply zone right here. Price broke through it and then we tested the supply zone. So this had now turned into a demand zone. That's why the overall of it forms a flip zone and then continued high. The same here. This was the supply zone right here. For those who know how to mark supply zones, this was the supply zone, and so gold price broke above and then we tested later and now continued high. So the next setup I'm also having, it's also a flip zone on XAUUSD. So here's the next setup I'm having on XAUUSD. So guys, literally on XAUUSD, I'm bullish considering the technicals. If I use the technicals, I'm bullish, but you need to make sure that you're steady for the fundamentals that we are hoping for fundamentals to affect price during this weekend there are some wars that are taking place, guys, so we need to just be careful. Price might make some crazy movements. So, but for the gold setup that I'm having, price literally broke above this sort of supply zone, this minor supply zone. Price broke above, and so I'm waiting for a retest, considering this as the